say Jumati Yasi, Babiani wa Yakwa, a dom say, Apuaba, Ababaka or Moasem. My dear Momo Musamu Mamo, my dear Pa, Yoji dear sir, 2020 results were every Habano, 2024 a better double. I don't think the Abahano. Yandia Yatiamamu Assessor, Soma. Ana mo soma ya ami akwa baimu ni akwa akoye ade a mo pe a be ma mo ho atomo enu nti ya hyase a eyenkuta hudie se ya enu nti ne ya ba ye be bisamo se yesusu se adwuma da ho no mo soma ya ye betimi akoye Nemo Monchiraye, Mona Mosmaya Mia Kodum, Mona Movachirania Maya Qua, Yanton Famremo, Mebois, Enunti, any abai, and someone Makaina Yachranina Guo, Yenia Baba Co Ekuta computer wa Chireha, Yenia Ba lawyer Beatrice Anan, Ethiopia, Sembio Kabia Yachrato. Yeah, Kogana Babia 16 regions Nunina. That's I say, Obia how Babia Yajina was Citramuti say, a dear bay, and also say, Yes, Samoa, a babua ama was Citra Akonanim. A dear bay, and also say, a coyenti aba yan toaso. Jumadi asechira no enti ababe tie manu asem ya ni age ensusu ya modi aba no ho nembo asai se enya hankwa na ye Ghana nti ya ba ko mu nuanu ma aka no nyina ni atie wo mo so anu asem
na mehwe se de Ghana kua no ye fe kono a am say 2016 and excellency day mechanization system no at the buy. Eti metun kame suggestiama excellency say senke betimi de buffer stock aka mechanization ho na said e be ya buffer stock betimi ni kwiani aye direct MOU say buffer stock betoniama direct every kwiani ho since e benya third party say ono be akoto kwiani ho de akokwa buffer stock no e ba na say ma aduane boye den e wokrum. It is in Gibetumanyano, near the combine. It is a meme was a me mechanization, Nanka mechanization for no. I am a land preparation, me seed, me bibia, me agro input, na umbayama, me no mama me bill. It me we na buffer stock babe fa me product no. Na omachia mechanization ka on behalf of me. Na meme diano omodia kwa to my account to me. Banasa. Media not only the crop industry, but the poultry industry. There should be a processing center about attached to mechanization. Now, there's a processing of poultry feed attached to mechanization because attached to buffer stock. Because buffer stock never it is a market woman or a pebra on buffer stock. Now,
once again, Yatana say and a day Sima Edu Abo Apano 9 ho inside politics, Jumedie and Weni Eguswa Washanon Komo, and will crom ha and there was a menu no Yatana na ye die and Sama Ewaha a me no pet tia itian semre cry ye baby di ama enije etumi aba. But let me tell you this, na afeye misaya ho and some ahodo. Say, oh my Ghana, ya your friend Ghana no. So yeah amana ye ana ye say no another demonstration bi akoso na nanka wase akoso ne ehu ebo aponche no enti wantumi anye na ene clean up exercises so ekoso ewo wura John Dramani Mahama na kache yebedi nkomo e de afaso ana afa ho another nso no ensam foforo aba ye Katie Amond a proposal ewo parliament a wo mo de nsam de akwakotom na se badwafo nim se yanya mra na nantwie ye made dedede ya wie no ebia wotodi ehu a na wagye bia to so no saa ye made no ene emo ya ye kra ede free amanone ede bagana ha no yemfa taabo ento so yem banne emfa emfiri ye maimu eno so no yebedi enkomo ede afiri ho menom yenu etina ne yatrase a yedi enkomo yi na before then no ene maye madwe se me mo obi ahwe ema ne mfa nidi esan se me hu se amanfo empesika nti wo mpesika me mpese meche osika amanfo se Oheneba ho no ka se yempe ene ye mo pede a ene ye na star 274 hash select number 1 power SYZ twadudu obi a obetumi more cash for today and then you mean 2,000 and then 1,000 star 274 hash no was select number 1 and sister coach ukunu ne what saying what the nako hospital and with aso da fie em se mo anwona area ho na me sere twedi amponya me say em se ne your friend Bra Richard was saying Bra Richard on sister coach I believe so what saying minim say the nyame eye ye bia no na eye iti sister coach nyame ehwe ukunu so reason why tia me use sister coach kunu Bra Richard ede ye me case study for today no and say enra me trans din adwi no bi hu say etomre bi a eya na uhia bibi won sanka nyame de bekwa akoma obi a ehia no pa enra me twa me nsaka 70 Ghana na me se medi mani na eye me ya se me twa saa me nida nso me mpa aba da bia me twa ene me twa 100 Ghana na da bia me twa me nie na me mpa aba na mgusu twa na amanfo twa nketo na mu digya me but enra na me te system na se enra na me te ase se sika we ankwa anka Bra Richard a yare dafie na wonya sika enko hospital na ni kunu na yere a coach enso enya bosia wo ba bia mefa ne enko hospital se enra se wani 2,000 Ghana cedis ya anko be ye den akọ hospital menua etomre bia moma ye misa ye ho se mensaka we no ama anka nipa be ye den time ya shase say ye ma 10,000 Ghana cedis no the first person who can do 10,000 Ghana cedis opani no am say wo tie me anwumre and wo tie me awia anwumre na oyare edadem and on win 10,000 Ghana cedis no yare na dabia me kase eye wunti ene bia wonim say ana no ye mame ayi ye mama me refill din o e wo East Legon ye wudi ye no wonim say odi ye no odi sika ni bi kan ho ye mame Valerie odi ye no wodi bi kan ho ade ate ye no wodi 1,000 Ghana kan 1,000 odi ye no ade ba adwuma ma be donate say yemfam wa fra mantemfo no a ensu ayiri form no yemfa nkobo omo mama nyame nhira wo no nye okese but next time no mepa o Chelsea individual yensu ye hia mo ne bi pa memete ye me hia mo akora chen voter region fo no ensu ayida form no o kire me papa nye ise star 274 has select number 1 power SYZ 1,000 cedis each obetumi de aton kwada ne buru nyade wonso nyame betumi aye wadoma mo wadi Can you say and we charge 70? First person you did and we charge 75. The second person you did and we charge 80 Ghana. The third person the amendment and Kasawaha. And reason why ya mama the fourth draw and say percentage ananka was say drew me a draw fourth no and etina mama the fourth draw no. But now I see a man crofobia sika. Nanka was some number could do 20 Ghana 20,000 crown. Betrayal number to a last person no. Nanka menena kasa. But all the same no, it's okay. Mensaka. Star 274 hash. Select number 1. Power SYZ. 1,000 Ghana cedis each. Me no bedi nkomo me wiame say wura mu biem. And the sika be flow. Eti kwaswa na twa. What you say? Kwaswa na twa. Na me kwaba na me no so ba be si agan. Ene me twa bom. Nya grobi na me ba be die. Eti ene no ye be beeful movement na pa. Me da mu nyina ase ene edey. Enkoma me ne mu edi ne no eye enkomo fekuo mi no. Na medical ade the second one no ade aye the first one. Na me the first one no ade ababewie. Eti me ne Amos blessing ebewie conversation no. Na me kan and started the first one. Me kan and started the second story no. And say and na me wo ehwo a me sua ade anadwoa and me hu say Parliament a propose Nanya Parliament na propose Katie Amond and the Brian Champon. I propose say Emrasabajano enyintum na ebeya anka emua yekra eba omaimu eni yemadia yekra eba omainimu no yemfa tabo entoso ban emfantoso said yebeya yentumi enkra emu na yentumi enkra eye yemade any essential commodities bia ekeka ka ho no yentumi enkra biem ema yemaimu na mete asem no mihu ne say a good cause say yebetumi aban ne say nuoma no a ema yemaimu biem any portrait product say yebetumi aban ne a ema yemaimu biem na mom nipa no a wode saade ne baaye no wamfa common sense anka ho. I will tell you why. Asem ni nyina ne say Hanabisu a women organizer Edema NDC Amanyuku no. Ebra bi atwa mu no a deputy minister of Agric in charge of livestock. Na yama mi Hanabisu apenso. And when the president Mahama etna seka say I was say yaboa na locally omo a wo nya nkokɔ e wo ya memu ha no wo mo nso tumi nya nkokɔ enya sika na mom Ghana ha no sa mass production ya nya nkokɔ be 50 million 100 million no ya ni sa capacity no na mom de ani pa no be ye no e wo se yetumi to Ghana ha so be hu akokɔ say wojina twobosum na ye ton a na ye Christmas time Easter anatiria eno ano no wo yi anu firi mu a ye nya nkokɔ fresh anwibiem akokɔ fosu ya na yarea na demo no a yakra enam mo ade firi amanone no na ye ma production e kosoro wo ho e ma ye man no sofa eti akwa be ne yebetumi afa so a yebetumi ama enkokɔ no emo no ene yemade no adoso wo yeman mu ne yetumi aton ne yejama no ne de no a ye kra no eti professor yama me Hanabisiu Dr. Hanabisiu ene wo wura John Dramani Mahama eye ne say na sade a akuafo na wo ye portrait no yema portrait duane no a eye portrait feed no emra fam na akuafo no ntumi ntotobi eti samoba kaya sabre ni mu no wo ha obe se obi so akokɔ nkokɔ ma ewo adakam na o mabobɔ nkantankanta ho no de aba nkokɔ ma ni o yeton nkokɔ ma ni o yeton sabre no nkokɔ ba ye common ya na amanfoɔ ɛyɛ saa poultry production no more ɛwɔ yɛ man mu eti Christmas ɛbɛbɛ yi wobɛhu sɛ efiri bɛ October November ya ɛba no ana September October November no wobɛhu sɛ nkokɔma no na ɔmo tɔn na obi atɔ bi no wanyɛn sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ Christmas no bɛduru a na ɔno nso anya poultry a ɔno ɛbɛwe. That is it. Na deɛ yɛ ɛma market no ɛsa kɔ soro bi yɛm no sɛ maame ha na bi siw ɛde hyehyɛ bi ba sɛ before sɛ wotɔn wokra kokɔ ɛba ɔman mu wobɛtumi akra ɛnam ɛde aba Ghana ha no gye wokɔ local producers no hɔ poultry farmers no wokɔ kɔkɔtɔ 30% of product na wopɛ sɛ wotɔ ɛde fira ama no no eti sɛ wopɛ sɛ wotɔ ebia 20 metric tons ɛde firi amanɔne a ɛwɔ sɛ anaa 30 metric tons ɛde firi amanɔne a ɛwɔ sɛ wotɔ 10 metric tons ɛfiri ha na wotɔ 20 ɛwɔ no ho a 30% of the product no a wokɔtɔ no ɛwɔ sɛ wotɔ no wɔ ha eti ama Ghana mmeranteɛ ne mmabaawa a ne wɔyɛ poultry den onye sika because na ɔmo yɛ a na market no wɔ hɔ eti ne yɛtɔ yɛn nso a ne yɛtɔ nkokɔ wie no wobɛtumi yɛ koko store akɔ akɔtɔ akokɔ nam na yɛ Ghana akokɔ dɛdɛdɛdɛdɛdɛ ano suo dɛdɛdɛ akokɔ fo na hyɛ fridge mu ano suo dɛdɛdɛ na watɔ eti ɛboa yɛ ma local farming no ɛkɔ so until sɛ bird flu ɛbaayɛ bird flu baayɛ no yɛ destroy some of nkokɔ no bi yɛ na wɔsi etua ka owura John Dramani Mahama ɛne maame Hana Bisiw ɛstate so ɔmo tua ka fofi atoata ɛna aban sisa baayɛ efiri dan na nado dan kɔ akufo ado baayɛ de ba besi nɛ I have the full document with me. Poultry Farmers Association came to me with their document. Meno ka say I still have the list. Yeah, you two ɔmo ka de ba besi nɛ etiene aban ne se wɔ bɛban ne poultry production a go to Sakamai kɔ baabi a yɛyɛ poultry feed no kɔ bi sa sɛ poultry aduane ne boɔ yɛ sɛn kɔbisa sɛ poultry aduane ne boɔ yɛ sɛn wɔnim sɛ me ne wote Ghana ha yi amanfoɔ de sɛbe nkokɔ bini ɛna ne ma prɛko we yɛde nkokɔ bini ɛna yɛde fra prɛko aduane ɛma mu di because you can't buy the feed enti wo bɛban ne poultry na yɛawe deɛ he wabla will be a static production poultry production ɛwɔ Ghana ha ne kaseɛ yɛ sɛn how many metric tons ɛna ɔmo provided within a month but abanya wɔn yɛ ne suade hunu ɛne nsusuyɛ deɛ ban ne tirima ne ban wɔte ban no KTM ne coconut head no ban ɛba ne tirim wante hwebiem I am using coconut head for KTM because I am a brofo. On a kaye. Some babuna, wamo kasa bebre no tea coconut head. Eti ye coconut head phone in ano, uhemi ya coconut katia pasa de, hesia muabamuno, utumuse kubeka siapa, as a KTM on diano, it's all coconut. Ghana for. Let's call a spade a spade. I mean, kasa savo ketwa. Mama yenka no kre enche ni pase ade no mo de ba no ebe say adwuma now mama yemi sade biem mama yemi sade biem say ya ban ne rice production yakra this year yakra 800,000 metric tons of rice and at the Ghana ha 800,000 metric tons of rice and yakra in the year 2022. This year, inquiry, it's a the amount. 800,000 metric tons of rice, no, ya kraba Ghana hano, together with ya memuno, ya dinina. Etimumi ya misase, Saban Kasa will be buying importation of rice, and Mudu do send you Dian Ghana ha. How many metric tons of rice? And you been within a year. Mumisa government. Because say 800 metric tons of rice and 800,000 metric tons of rice. Near fun said, yeah, mukrano. See, 200,000 metric tons of rice. 1 million metric tons of rice. You're winning now. It is a 1 million metric tons of rice. Now you're dining in anua. na wo ban ne de ye de free no ho ne de ba no a wo se ye ba da ne yedidi food security wadwen ho e bedu mre bi no ye nya mu ni biem and obia can attest to it say a few mu about 80% of Ghana household omo nyina di mu because eno na ababe the cheapest commodity a obetumi atobi body abetem baako 10 cedis wonya lucky abetem yensa 20 Ghana eti abeto body adodo sai ne ya no adi ye de tomu konkom yensa ye de sisu ayamen eti mama yemisa se wo bai ne emo no a emo dodo sai ne adua no ye mamu a ye babedie food insecurity ebedoso aduane ho bekwa atwe wodwene ho kati amo no wafuo Brana Temple Hotel wo adwuma na wo ye wo wafuo kana na uchi no wa Iraq wo wafuo motena se adwen ho anything na ebeba sankrofo adwen mu bia no yemfanko yes Moses samuka bibia bomu a about $163 million, about $164 million, and I'm the cry emo, and some of the product at the buy. Mama yamra nentwie, Mosemo pesamo braye nentwie yamadie, ya de buy memo. Ghana ha nentwie do sani yenye no. Nentwie kakra kra yenye no, fulani fo ni agogofo ntem asai. Etimumi yemisa say Ghana ha nantwie eyesan nansai akra kofi da akon ane wanwa woton emponche ni nwan na asefo kodi nkomo emponche de ba ye Ghana ha nyina no dodo no anu firi bokena ene ne gel nantwie na yawe no wayama mu no dodo no afiri ne gel Senegal Mali ene Burkina Faso eti wo ban ne nantwie yamade na awia no aban ne nantwie ye de firi no ho abana ane no de obeba na koso minianum Ghanafo mama yenka no krankyira aban se obia ni wa wo support say emayam ban ne Namom, this government was spending over $600 million and were planting for food and jobs. We need to bakukra at the warehouse empty at the Katonua. What's you know? We need bakukra them empty warehouses and then top and we see you. Bibianim and kukobuoka. A binus is here, dankeke. A bro bakukra them. Menoka say. Ghana at the buffer stock oka. Ewa a bro almost supplement ye. Emi adima school for cry in Triaka. Now say, O mama had demonstration madra ministry of a bro, ye the Savian quadra crane bin Triaka. Wo be banya diane, ama se say a kwama be de own. Wo peso kuye. Margin ho. Diamuya margin samoyeno. Margin ho kwa tire. And Susiano Mojuru Kwasi, hey, Sankasa Sikanwa, Mudura planting for food and jobs, Muno. And as some spending a year, and Komani Yemre. It must say that a creative problem. And you think, say, Jamebia Noma Yakrano and Amamudala Kosro. No, that is not the issue. The issue no a mismanagement. The issue no and say, Muria dollars ni gumon pass it. And now me a bre. Hey, Mama ya friend woman beam. Meno mi adu kasa sesiye. Aba kwaji sika over $1.3 billion. And wabadi local loan so the betokoko. 850,000 metric tons of cocoa. Abai eto cocoa ni wie no. Na watumi ato 600 metric tons, 600,000. And kakrebi. Eto di afan 600,000. Eti eka 250,000 metric tons of cocoa. Abai na ntumi anto. Sika over $1.3 billion no a. Wade ba so de beto cocoa no. So beto cocoa 850,000 metric tons. Now to 600,000. And get 250,000. And who's the I been we are no abekata Ghana for the kind Ghana cocoa board. Abekata Ghana for say. When we to me to 600,000 metric tons. Now mom, sikanwa de momo o maboka. Simple logic. Actually say obi lack common sense. Me no ka say. Yanya simple calculation. 1 metric ton is 16 bags. So 16 times 250,000. Yeah, this calculation. 16 times 250,000, about 4 million. This means 4 million bags of cocoa yentumianto. 4 million bags of cocoa yentumianto. But sikanwa ya je yano ya baka ewetire. Ababeni. Modi kuya juma a start business. Ana mo boga na krono. Yeba start program no penny bi and we radio mahama eldin komo. Ya no ka chen say said your day agriculture mechanization service centers eba ye no one famura batamu bafa stock mu. Do you know agriculture mechanization service centers? Money menuoma dodua emfidia owura jo mahama de ba ye say yemfanye kuadwuma ya na na do ba ye wodane ani ton ya wo madi ni nyina muni ma no minianom o man na say o obi kan say ya obi ti ba bia waso Oheneba Boamah but me kan credit akyere mo men twan tro magi bibia o aba we ya say kuadwuma ene anyuno so obi be kasa me koye kuadwuma. But in their own 2016 manifesto, Omo Kaso Radio Mahamanti, Ame Mabunu Kon no Kuyajuma, no more Baba Mabunu, El Quando Kuyajuma. Etimobayano, and Mabunu Quando Kuyajuma no. Chrono, and Amudi Kuyajumebo. It indirectly. Yam binding. No more binding the importation of rice. No. When we see Sabi Mama Sadekaho, Mamma Honamonte. And she said, "Your mama de can say, Sir, Obi import rice, do a better license. A woman. Eti, Oheneba Boamah Bennie, Ministries of Agric, no Aquacosia Katie Hammond, and a brand tampon. So about better license, not the import rice at Yaba. Number 1, the Abbasina say, what they were cratano yama license no before someone sabaka license no due to yesikan yama license you bet to be the imported rice at the abomemu it will be tieska first and also no who sika na unya business partners no ha utumi kramoba se say no jo kwaje krata no a wo kwaje enso no woje krata no a wo betu yesikan the yama aban no one way of making themselves rich. Number 2, Obi betumi ayo Oheneba Boamah nim di wase Oheneba Boamah de ensa se ode emoba Ghana ha na ode emoba onya sika ode beso to NDC aba power eto Oheneba Boamah emamo man license mensumi hia na me de akramo eti o se me fa back door eti back door no eba bedane sikatua corruption ebe kosoro corruption ebe peda. Enti adan ye hu say adan na dabia no ye create avenue sa ebema ni pa bokro no why adan aban and the kwanya ye faso ye bokro no and anadwen etumi ringe aban we won sort baby no aye din a no odwene kro no bo ho okwana kokoto se NPP aban aye din asum na no a na ekwanya obefa so a wode bebo kro no ene wodwen ho enye ni pa yiedie me katira mo ne amate ase se bana champo woni nim de enche ni pa bia Ghana ha me kan na mo ate ase NDC amanyokuo ena okwana kokoto nsu ya no adomase omabo pa eya dan NDC ase then this in will be the onim ne the etiene brana champon afun taban eye de ope because NDC apagya na do limit. I know what I am saying and I know what I am telling you. Tobuase na mo beto Ghana ekwanya mo faso a mo be say wo man no enye better way munyai mo ba ye mama bunu no ani abrio. One day some catch them say kwasia ni tia na aguragu kwasia na ni tia na aguragu enti munya kwan na monam so no na nya better way adan wo man baako we ya mo ye nyina no nyobi enti e kan de Japan tra mibisa e no kre amanfo keka na okurom se Canada Japan said the beya because Canada Japan na what the biggest coast store in Africa. Eti akwanya mo be faso amuma Canadian kranam na no be tere no na mo faso no e no krana some person mu gu Canada Japan adwuma eti se Canada be kranam a jo be je license oba mo mfama no ontu min kranam biem ni mo gu Canada Japan adwuma ono so sope the opana ne sakin wakase wani tuase Canada Japan ni tuase amanyoko ye friend MPP nye papa frem brandisi osi dabi ehwa anam wo ene wone enye good adwene money we nu amafa no muma enso heya ema muma create problem ayen and unim ebedu sa time no di pakuma bi ana benya license eti wonya ekura no ebi Oheneba Boamah nya license betumi di import rice but me ni kapra betumi di import rice eti ano an say catch for seat and say bia a contract for sale mo license so yam de be import e mo wo sika no bra na bra beto ma ton na boden na de amanipa no o de kramo aba eti ebedru baby no license for sale yet be magoro boys o mo boys no mo so akope obi a ope bia to ne yatama no so what you say eti ebedru baby no wo bewura small boy dem MPP ni na license aye de ekramo no wo be 20 gu ne dem wo be ko nya bi nto na gu ne dem wa ton bi ama eti ni pakuma bi na benya kwanya kramo abagana ha eti ono so de mo ne ba price of pay and what the beje eti food inflation ebe ko high simple logic it was a ringi wo madwim say ade na mo ye no e dangerous na emwa good policies ye de faswa ye de ban ni send no ma we no owura Mahama oba start owura Mahama wan ban importation of chicken ye mo ka say to 30% ha ansa no wakoto 70% e de free no ho aba it will be a no cranem biano, not to be Hassan what to be a friend no haba. That is good policy. Ubi ansasana jene MPP4. Na mo sa choba economists no amoye no. Masa. Untu infam biti Ghana phobia mo. Sa choba economics we ya mo de nam no. Masa. Ye ni abre. Ye pay 24-hour economy. Enya choba economy. Ya mo daduna choba madwin ni nya choba economy nko a ene wo madwin mu no masa emwa ye ni abre pa ye pe 24-hour economy ye be boama Ghana koso na munya mo choba adwene no vice president ye ka 24-hour economy obi a wasu economics ya wona wo se we great economician ko come into you say ye watch choba na jo Krum hachoba tina wo yefuna do isemedi papa me de metufu anadwudi de enye o enu medidi amaye dokose ya medete ya no eti afutu ya mede be won se masa ja anadwudi de ya anadwu nyina papa panimu babie wanya durei na wo hye choba anadwo na wudidi 12 o'clock 1 o'clock na wudi choba ura choba economics choba economician see ya kase wuni me economy wuni me consequence ni nyina no say na ye choba policies nko a may God forgive you Star 274 hash. Mensaka. Sikane bedja. Obi bisa so Oheneba Boamah Bennie. Na ne wuntwa bia na. And I'm so kase twadia. Na chese we akase ye betwa bibi. But then ye minim twa. But the minim twa ini a star the minim twa no no a star 274 hash. Star 274 hash. No was select number 1. Me patron tentem no. Star 274 hash. Now when me aso. No was select number 1. Number 1. Radio stations network to aso 9. Semia 1. Was the enter number of ticket 5 cities per 1. Memia 2. Me try 10 cities. Was it please enter pin when prompted? Okay. Me trying. I'm gonna be. A B. Was the authorized payment of 10 cities and tax 0 from your account to USTAWAI for radio entertainment service. Enter pin. Enter pin to continue. Okay. My boss ho. Was me confirm me try 10 Ghana. Star 274 hash. No was selected number 1. Nima say me asubim. Star 274 hash. No was selected number 1. Power SYZ. Power SYZ. Minia and the sika be flow 1,000 Ghana cedis each. 1,000 Ghana cedis each. Me say ochana package am de bebrem mo yemesemo. 1,000 Ghana cedis each. Star 274 hash. Bowram, let me send you another one. Star 274 hash. Star 274 hash. Now, a B. Now, number 1. Power SYZ. Was it enter number of ticket 5 cities per 1. May send you another 2 at the account. Please enter pin when prompted. Okay. Enter pin when prompted. Authorized payment and also a B. My mom code and show. My mom code and show. Was it, do you want to approve the transaction? Yes. Okay. And one no. My boss show. And also a B. Betray 20 Ghana. Star 274 hash. No, I selected number 1. Power SYZ. Ubedisika. Mimi Trebi. I'm who said the channel. And yadia. Adia me who say. Adia we. Nyadi mi twa medie mini haw na me se one day mote ya me be 10,000 afi amanfo ni bebre me amanfo be frefro Oheneba wadi 10,000 ma me kakrai mudi modi amoma me edu so mo bia mfre me aha because me ne mote yi obi ani ha wadi a wa man bia dipen mudi bia na obi adne wa mo ahye botom eti aha it is Saturday way jackpot on the beba the 10,000 no na Saturday jackpot on the nyame se yanka nokre Oheneba Boamah metem me kwara me ne beba be rane me na me ne be rane jackpot no me say me di 10,000 me madika kache mo me no okay aha eti dabiano mudi a 10,000 no ba akofo ade akọ se kura me yen se biem yen 5,000 nam the 1,000 na wum 1,000 for no so wum eno ano no because say no obi adi ana send bottom star 274 hash star 274 hash me say me aso and also select number 1 power SYZ number 1 me mia was say enter number of ticket 5 cities per ticket and also no me say me another 2 30 Ghana na me twa please enter pin when prompted okay Obian Chabi, nobody 1,000 Ghana. 1,000 Ghana. A be authorized payment. My mommy code and sheho. My mommy code and sheho. My mom code. What should you want to approve transaction? Yes, me mia. And one no. Haha. Star 274 hash. Select number 1. Power SYZ. Nabra Bichebi. Me uncle story number 2. Me uncle couldn't come on. Me bad. You are the kid, you know. Me running. Na me do not show room. And then Sikabi bring the flow. Story number 2 and the Abu Ramon. During the time of Professor Mills, Ura John Mahama. Now I said Ghana, Lebanon, UN4 and Tokwa Patapatano. Now I see a Kubi. I have the document in my car. Yeah, a friend of Airbus. I have me wo ruling ni nyina ewo ho. Na Airbus no eye company a omoton airplane. Na enso se kire say Airbus no eye international company a omni oman bia enili direct. Etu omo hyehyɛ no say ebia ye free Ghana ha na Ghana ban na asoma yen na ye kɔ akwakoto elupra enso hyehyɛ no say ye kɔ ne ye kokoduru Airbus company na Airbus bi say mo free hen na maba yes ye free Ghana Airbus etumi kɔ Spain no akwakoyi a company wono ebeye agent a step in between yen and Airbus na ya ye adwuma eti ye to ye repre wɔn nso adwuma deɛ a wɔn yɛ no etu wɔn wie a that Spanish company no na Airbus atua wɔn ka based on their commission adwuma a wɔn ayɛ yɛn fa no sɛ Power FM o pɛ sɛ ɔbɛyɛ advert wɔ ha but ebia yɛ ni individual ɛnyɛ adwuma etu ba na ɔba beduru a yɛwɔ agent ɛwɔ ha wonya duru ha pɛ Linda betumi afrɛ Oheneba obi aba client bi aba eti bra na bɛgyina ntɛm. Me gyina ntɛm wie na me ne client no edili wie yɛ kaya asɛm nyina wie a na me de akɔma Linda na Linda wie a na from the company ni sika deɛ no kafra wama me deɛ friend commission sa pɛpɛpɛ ɛna Airbus ɛyɛ eti Ghana asogyafoɔ ɛkɔ so ɔmo kɔtɔ plane saa abira na yɛbɛkɔ saa ntɔkwa pata no UN peacekeeping no na yewo alupre wɔ ha ne ye de na ya kokora akyɛ eti ne ye de kwa na nye yie enti na ɔse ekoto bi UN fo be meska ba na wɔ sɛ ɔman no finance ne ye kokoto bi na ye wi a UN de ne sika ba na yate eti Ghana ekoye ɔmo koye no ɔmo yi delegation asogyafoɔ bi ka ho ɛne mpanimfoɔ bi na ɔmo kɔgyina mu ɛna ɔmo koye kɔtɔ plane no na Airbus nso ayi company I think Italian company or a Spanish company and umbejinem and na womo eye business no mo ye transaction no ewie ye no ya womo to alupre ni wie ye no a Ghana edi ni plane buy no na aduru so se company no be kwa kwagye ni sika eti company ni kwa ya wo kwa kwagye ni sika no ana omo ye due diligence tie ni ye due diligence no womo ye hwehwemu ana ombe hu se nipa baako na ɔsi wɔ firi London na mmom yɛ nhwehwɛmu no ɔfiri Ghana nkurɔfoɔ no a ɛba yɛbɛtɔ plane no panin baako a na ɔdi animu yɛambɔ ne din yɛfrɛ no government official one na saa nipa no a ɔgyina mu yɛ deal no ɔbɛn no ɛnyɛ owura John Mahama ne di anim ɛmi yɛkɔtɔ plane no asrafo na koto moripre ene si etua sika no ade mo a international business mrano ye ni so eti sansade a yenkope a different company wo munim sa contract we hohwe ne yen hyeda nya ne se omo no mu gina mu ane Ghana diliye ne entua sa sika ne masa company no na company no entua sika no emfama omo ye adwuma no ana Airbus ekofa womo a new agent ana omo ne womo ye nkrata nyina ana omo tua sika de ma wo ana omo nso ekotua sika no omo kotua e de ama omo ye adwuma no ana omo ti sika so na asɛm ni Britain SFO se wan wani SFO Serious Fraud Office ewo London ana omba ye nhwehwemu amba ye audit na omo ye audit ni wie no ana omo say Airbus ability emra bia wo so omo de ye adwuma no omo buso omo brichi mra no eti samra no omo buso no e wo so omo ginam no mamra ene omo di ana omo de omo call court no omo kotwa omo damage ena ye bo omo ka ena Airbus tuaye asem bia ne hobi a political party kakraka it is a NPP akwa kofa sebe tibon koso ni te sa boa papo sɛ wɔno ɛna wɔnhwɛ communication ɛma wɔn ɛma aboa papo sɛ the government official one no ɛyɛ owura John Mahama enti wɔtwerɛ petition akɔ presented the ama John Mahama sɛ wɔyɛ government official one. Now thank God say ene wanko ho ene na ni date ne so ye we the candy say date to seda ene was sande be share baabi ene was president Kofo yire yie nti watu aseda ene wade say ene wantumi anko osuro guan wantumi anko na Greater Accra Youth Wing of NDC and so koye clean up exercise ewo ho ama clean up exercise no ene ye adwuma sekan ya sekan aso kotokro your friend wooden kwana ene omo ye adwuma say for friend tokro and omo do ho siesie President Mahama baby owo no ye man pani de oni ha odi otu kwan onemu building the Ghana town wo ye ho adwuma na Ghana for hwɛ sɛ yɛse yɛ wakoa bi a yɛfrɛ no apapo yɛ na ɔwɔ kukuduro na nkɛnɛ wɔbɛstepo baabi a President Mahama wɔ no so ɔkɔ present petition but wɔntumi ankɔ wɔsuro guan sɛ aboa papo nyɛ bɛrima ɛfiri na ɛkɔ that guy wɔkasa me nyia no biem wɔnyɛ bɛrima me ne Oheneba Boamah nka mekɔɔyɛ but wɔnyɛ bɛrima ɛti wɔntumi ankɔ na Amos Blessing ya wano na hwe babunu ewo nkramantam ha ene ne mabunu ene wo mo President Mahama ho ekoye clean up exercise na oni munim se aponchi bi betumi aba ho no ma tira pons say no trespasses yemfa ho na aboa papo suro wantumi amma ho yesi aboa papo freye some people mabunu maternity momunko obiase woni nachi amanyokuro ya say awie we wo ye do koto Ghana gas President Mahama nyansem ye to ye oil no a gas ne ba no ne ye flame ane kokwa ye flare wo se ba bi etu gas no wo be hu se etomre bi a pipe bi esi na pampam na eja dem ba bi etu oil no wo be hu se eja dem na hye gas ne ye hye no kokwa no e na President Mahama se da bi Dabi, yan senye ye. Yati ye kra gas efri Nigeria. Etomra bia na Nigeria for ye do omoka. No mo twem so mo ma ye gas gie betua. Eti adenti ne ye gas de ye ne yama ne kokwa. Na President Mahama say no. And wakofa sankofa ENI. Na sankofa ENI no, omo ani the company, old company, omo se so mo di ane from ENI. Omo ana omo sitama oil refinery Kwame Nkrumah penso omo no mo se so omo din a ene ye frɛ no ENI ene owura John Mahama ekofa won ene wo se me gas no ekokwa ntimumra me gas no mame ene wo je gas Ghana gas ehɔ na aboa papo ye adwuma ekwa homa so me ne Amos Blessing na ekwa twetwe nkomo enka pumpuni mantem ha wono ena mabunu no Wadano. Amos akwaba minia.
Mejo minia me chair ni wetifo.
Atiefo eje wo so ene situation no kosen ene say na clean up exercise no ya mokoye no esi koye fine.
Me da si Oheneba say na ye kan no. Ene na share say ye clean up exercise ye wo the incoming president, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, in the office. Na ene mebuno mo NDC, enyo mo nkranku. The whole country, omu chire se ampa. Ya krado se ye party mpenyu for ne freye. Se ejuma aba, ayembe ye ejuma ye mfambua na ye wini power in 2024. Omu aye krado se ombe ye sa ejuma no. Tiene mebuno across the country, omu ba John Dramani Mahama fie ho. As early as 6 a.m. na ebimu ho. In fact, yeni anamu bi fi a ceremony Ashanti region omumpo di omba enra
okay
enyume ombeda office onum anopa we na so e won kran hanom no ye ko dwan ni omo na ye di hihye so kama nti at this time we call your mama office area mo dia see honum kama ye nim se no wo ahafo ba baba ochina oko office onum a no abehun census ni sisa aba
wow eti wadaroma mugusu amoye adwuma no yete se emponti bi beba betwetwamu ho ene na asefo madaroma mugusu amoye adwuma no muhu aponti bi ewe area ho ana
de yanya de atikwa de atijwa se ye clean up na aponti bi be fa ho no bia ene life soup na aponti ne be
mo
but ye adwuma no ewie aponti bi am be fa ho the life soup na anka ye kura spices ne niam nyina anka ese de be no yanya life soup na anye ye ko fie sa ya no ya hwe nkwan bia
meba muntum wase meba voice no emos ma me ne wo enwie eti say no this exercise no ene ya mo ye mo jai anase ebe ya ade a ye beto akoso na yaye
ye on say ukaya on 24th of April 2017
yeah
na man penyi na ra dan kwa Kufuado eko Jamestown eno ko ka say before the first term in office be end no obeye Accra the cleanest city in Africa. But menu etinkra ha o hwe inkran say that cleanest city in Africa no inkran ben hokra na yaye a government in waiting there ye ba power 2025 tena MPP say o mine no ye juma be doso enti ye di kan ahye juma na se from opposition crowns na Ghana for ediomu kokroti bedum ye
okay
na John Dramani Mahama ba power in 2025 enti clean up exercise we no e kan ye pese ye edi boa say ye be ye Greater Accra and also Accra the cleanest city in West Africa Accra susu enti say ye wa cantonment e wo John Dramani Mahama officer and in the coming days yeni yempenyin fonso be kasa say ahwe say ehipa biom na ye be no
okay
ye titin so say Ghana gas on mu kura no ho no mu so afu e ho so afi bi e hwe say ye be ba ko ye survey obi wo ho
okay
Ghana tidia e de ahwa ye na ko tie ho no mu so kama
okay it was me das na me de see as far as say mugusu amo survey ho no de ebesi bia no mo me yasonte na yeni nkomo yo me da se papa enkramantem ha we ena wogina emabunu na no me nia bema Amos and Bruce Blessing ena yatene nka no nene sade enuoma no esi ekoye ewo eho no yentie Malik Basintali ena mu so twe ne boha efri eye ne kotokuo mu a na ono so edidi agene ewo wiem no yentie sade nkomo no esi koye fine
Obiara, show your weapon. 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 About 1 year corner. You find the agro. You need prepare. And see, say you be more say. Ya NDC 4 ubetimi de ye di agro ye kodru wa ye no mo be hwe ana me boa me ma me kasa wa me action man me action man me pe kasa be pray
Where I am Malik Basintali and at your training cano, eti ena nyamianim apontia papono. Usro ye it went to me am a faho na yaso de yedaso ye watchdog job wo baby a president Mahama the office wono enti aponti bi obey na adwen se obeba be faho no weapons no de e cleaning no edaso ho ya ye fi obi asori and fi opra ho iti ya efi eni yado do ho once a enkyere se ye gyae ye betumi akwa de yado no so iti eno no star 274 hash Mensaka more cash for your pocket, that's all. 1,000 Ghana cedis each brabejiska 1,000 star 274 hash select number 1 power SYZ bowram brabo bowram twani bebre minua twani 5555 cedi ekwanya be fa so de bedie no na me kire no me ntwa 30 Ghana wose megyae na watwa 20 wose megyae na watwa 20 wose an na me twa me ni dabi 1,000 na opedie no obi di 730 obi di 830 ese me twa 30 me ntwa bia mu nka ho star 274 hash star 274 hash kokukumi agbomoje ekọ assembly election bi mo hwe na mo ntoma no na agbomoje we nipa Kuyano electoral area wose fane fom yeti kokukumi agbomoje wada number 3 assembly election no ayeto no edu so amontoma no Kuyano for agbomoje na woba no wose for peace development and job for the youth obema adwuma ba development and a job and a fee asumdue kokukumi aka agbomoje obi antomano assembly election we on some nkase entomo obi a but agbomoje di obi anim no we accent man etimontomano what you say montomano papa na enuoma entumi nkoso mame mowuram na feye ni nkomo star 274 hash star 274 hash ne say ayi vice president bi akoda fam amnu ne ho why no yes vice president bi akoda fam amnu ne ho awo north omuni ne ho kɔ ha ne wamuna ba ha ei power nso star 274 hash star 274 hash ebia na wamia so number 1 was the enter number of ticket 5 cities per one. Over to me a tran 5 cities. Medium tran 10 Ghana. Pesa me contem. It also bet to me a tran 5 it is 70 Ghana no be tran 5 cities. 50 Ghana tran 5 city. 80 memia 2 and a memia 2. Was it please enter pin when prompted? Okay. Was it authorized payment of 10 cities and tax 0 form of your account from your account? Okay. It was a my code aseho. Was it do you want to approve transaction? Yes. Memiaso. And no. Me sign another 10 cities. Wakabuma me 40 Ghana. Me 40 Ghana. Star 274 hash. What you say? But 40 Ghana, it is a son of Brenaso. Mamini can draw first one, and I'm in no honorable Peter Boamah to Kono, and I'm in no Asia Jumedieso. Star 274 hash. Number 1, power SYZ. No selected. A fame I'm in draw first one, where the cash, a mia and Casa, and their corner, 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 and their corner 0244 no 2314 18 to Oheneba Boamah wedi ayaka ba medi besi na ensan me kon ho da eti first person awadi ay 0536 256 0536 256 me ko aba me ba nipa wadi ka di no mene no ebedi nkomo star 274 hash select number 1 power SYZ say aka nipa 4 ye wase wamudi 1,000 Ghana cedis each. Mensaka Kwaba.
Nyansa Shasi, Honorary Yamisro, XYZ Broadcasting Company Limited, Afiso Yazatum Neizocheneda, Wisdom Summit 2023. Nyansa, Lucia, Wisdom Summit Timino, Yafifi, Isaiah chapter 33, verse. The fear of the Lord will be your treasure. No one says, Oh, Batanyamia, Ama will be Regina, Kwaji. 2023 Wisdom Summit, Strong Kokra. What to suffer him Zifu, our Jumesiasan will be impacted. Wisdom. Papa Zama, Nyansa wa wari, wisdom in marriage, Nyansa wa apomidini, wisdom in health, Nyansa wa banbom, wisdom in security, Nyansa wa penetration, wisdom in relationship. When you be brenanka sa diamedan wo be share ana wen hen beche. Speakers: Reverend D.Y. Donko, Dr. Ibrahim Osman, ACP Kofi Sapo. Saturday, 25th of November 2023, 10 a.m. Pepe. Venue near Osu Presby Hall. So when you are Jumezi with a babasa. Model Yayide, ever send at 10 ATTEND. Esako MTN number 0533-825-870. And send the year not tap Nyansa. Sponsors is our work in it to Domaye. Bright Cement Gun, Best Wine Shop, The Walk Natural Health, CDO 502, Mayford Locals and Cocktail Bar, Frontier Sounds and Event, Victory Garlic Mixture. Sepede sponsor, Fred 0533-825-870. Wisdom Summit 2023 is powered by Power 97.9 FM and TV XYZ. Wisdom Summit 2023. Yerbo, hey, bus Nyansa, Nyamishra.
The serene environment fits into the goal of the school, which is simply to provide excellent educational foundation for your ward's development before they commence primary education. At first glance, clearly you will see why the school is called Hebron Hills International School, as the building stands tall overlooking town. With a Montessori style, we have experienced and dedicated staff and trained teachers. Our small sizes classrooms are meant to enhance teacher-focused approach where children get one-on-one attention from the teacher. Hello there. We are open at 7:30 a.m. and school closes at 2:30 p.m. After school care is from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m., while early drop-off can be arranged at 6 a.m. Hebron Hills International School is located at Midyear off the Nsawam Road. Locate us with GP postcode GW0688 GA West and GPS code 06884870. You can contact the school and make further inquiries on 050-876-2375 or call the office directly on 0302-918768. Email us at hebronhills.school@gmail.com. Hebron Hills International School. Excel and shine.
Nakuma, there be a company in Nakuma area.
Then let's take him to Heartbeat Homeopathic Clinic.
Yes, Heartbeat Homeopathic Clinic.
And I was the name.
I'm saying Nakuma.
I don't want to go Heartbeat Homeopathic Clinic.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Daddy, to say.
I say, yeah. Me want Tommy Heartbeat Homeopathic Clinic. Only a good heartbeat, no. ABT.
Upon your arrival, you are introduced to your butler, who plans your itinerary. So many activities, all in the same premises. Visit the gym or the stables, they have it all. At my break, I'm able to practice my putting. They used only electric vehicles here. This creates a serene environment. I'm told it's over 1,000 acres. My cabin here sits on 2 acres with a large terrace space overlooking my private swimming pool. Now this is royalty. They have their own farms, thousands of fruit trees. I can also have my lunch here at the waterfall. Quite a beautiful place you have yourself.
If you sumu ahoche any abenedie. If you sumu amamu boni. If you swa in any daso, yeni baby or money Dutch echo. If you sumu katasha any pro any dream die kankai adokrome. Etimraso CSM. Na mraso see die any daso papa ebebre emabru any chiba. And yoko chromatin kwa. Here one hoarding. Etibeboa, Niemfa abain papa, Meche NDC, or dear Abamu papa, ebebre ganafo. Kwajo card, GGC, Meche good governance card. Niemfa NDC abain and some review. Majibidio, also kwajo dear. From big to big, the NDC shall be.
Do you know that the first 6 years of your child has so much to do with how their next 80 years will turn out? Do you also know that for a child to develop independently, we have to ensure they are physically, socially, emotionally, spiritually, and cognitively developed? If I may, how
Yasa tasi biemwa obi adie mesaka yadasuum star 274 hash na was select number 1 power SYZ obi adi obi subesedi more cash on the way coming 1,000 Ghana cedis each. Ubia benya bia dine. Etimensuru kra. More money on the way. Star 274 hash. Select number 1. Power SYZ. Power SYZ. Do you have you know? Ya baba money sika. Ama odi edidi. More money. Yan 10. Yan 10. What wadi kadi you know? Ya bemo sika. Yane ye repeat abo am otu kono nene yane ne ba betrase ya bedi nkomo but star 274 hash minyama no si ya pe mema obi ahwibiem star 274 hash memi twa bi nka ho yese metwa 40 memi twa bi nka ho star 274 hash now was selecting number 1 power SYZ nhwehwe ni mufo mimi gusu no ameka cha zo ntwa me nsa aka no wo fro Oheneba bisa na say eyeme ama ya frame me nsaka wodi entwara nemdi anu abefrefreme star 274 hash no was selecting number 2 power SYZ was it please enter pin when prompted me so me nsaka we me twa sa kopim da me dibie me nyada was it authorized payment 10 cedis mo me mom code nhye hoye na me so me magis kan bi do you want to approve transaction? Yes. Mabashim. Mesai Eddie. Mesai another one. Star 274 hash minia. Brabejiska na fedidi. Sika bebre on the way. Star 274 hash. Me patroni power di no your friend on fana. Dia what di no? What the 1,000 Ghana your friend wa won fa. Oh. Edi mama me di pa foforo ba konka ho. Ansana me kwa makome ba na mababe mabia ka ho star 274 hash select number 1 power SYZ mame rane ba ko ka ho no mi wura betrase a ye breki bi masa kwa ya na hadwen eti mame mani pa ba ko bi we no won fa ye kodi pa afro ho ne ne kodi nkomo e bia na me ya madi mo frem ya me ya mefa na me ne ho adi nkomo enti yanko star 274 hash select number 1 power SYZ na chusu chabebre cha 5555 cedis sa cha 100 Ghana cha 200 Ghana cha 70 cedis cha 80 cedis cha 50 cedis cha 20 cedis cha 10 cedis cha 5 cedis cha more cedis star 274 hash select number 1 power SYZ Mr. Woman me rane baako ansa na Peter Boamah tu kono abetase anya so trase me ntumi nya hwebiem ena ekono me number de ne pie star 274 hash select number 1 Power SYZ. The Bowram, the Jessica, the Bowram, the Jessica, the Bowram, the Jessica. Yaso. 055 number C in the home tio. Omo pre too much. 0542. What's the minute? 0542 577. 0542 577. Yes. And also Eddie. 1,000 cities. Metrebi you. Say me 40. 50. Star 274 hash. Select number 1. Power SYZ. Me say mo amudi mo twa mu nida no. Eda me no mienu ye be so me say ye di no. Ye di 5,000 mo no. Star 274 hash. Select number 1. Power SYZ. Nipa wadi no me ne no ekwa kobonkomo. That wo nipa no a wadi na ye frɛ wa wo mfa no. Edu so na wo fra. Woni bete na matwi ska na frufo so. Ade a me mpekra no no. Obi o ha wo frɛ na no osuro sai na dwen se scam so. Sade enyo. Ohu. Na na do ntia mo bia suro krom ha. Star 274 hash. Select number 1. Power SYZ. Power SYZ. Misaka. Sikano emse weni nye. Metwe frufo so sesi a. Mini ane ya froza kase fin.
If I try to magic, me biasi.
Ahefa.
Niwa biasi.
Niwa biasi.
Yeah.
And now what ya no. Wo no wadi sesi ana say wo na wodi ka di first one na e frɛ wa mfa no.
Wo na wodi sesi ana.
Wo no wadi sesi ana. Wow. Na ucha sen.
It's 60 cities.
60. Hey, Eurate. Okay, so me 40. It 20,000 Ghana.
Patani.
Now we better know him say ubedi.
No, me sure.
Now when you're sure.
David.
Now a good phone so what take you so we di ampa.
Ma check ba o running na me share TV no.
Wow. And when you're 1,000 Ghana CCA. It would be then.
Then me fit into me the go ko to me.
Oh. E tomre bia mo a mo yare sei no e a na ha me pa o.
February me ntimi ko adwuma da.
Oh. Etu ye de didi.
Anani asem.
Oh. Yame shira wate. It is sikasa na wafo no so a utwa 60 Ghana no.
Na 100 cities.
And we 60. It is one year nanka ka 40. Yame shira wate. Utwa bi mu obesedi. Yame saw ya de why.
Amen.
Yame saw ya de. Medase pa. Yame shira. Star 274 hash. Select number 1. Power SYZ. Omo mo yare mbam say ya na me ra ho. Star 274 hash. No was select number 1. Power SYZ. Now so bra bejiska. Chambo. Chabebre. Na ne ubedi wate. Utwa ubedi. Unye twa ubedi. Nipa ni so saa. Mene mo kaso pa biso bia. Nipa ni so saa. Ye draw the beto so a. Ube say nipa ni so saa. Chat na wo fom kra. Itu unye twa ubedi. What you say? Star 274 hash. Select number 1. Power SYZ. Me be chemo 1,000. Aka ho. You repeat abo amotu kono atrase. Ya ene. Ye be bonkomo. Ye ra akwaba.
Yeah, me also many.
Na boko de. Boko. Ye de twedi ampo nyame ase. Ena ye won komo bebre a e wose ye die. Na ye hwe onpo de ukuta doctorate e wo agric. Eti mame hye komo na semfam free e ho. Parliament. Katie Amond ene Brian Atampo. E de krata bi de akwakodam la sebediafo sesanka be ya. Akiyema ho kwan na enkokwa ye importo eba oman yemade ene enam like emu ene nasefo ni nyina no yemfa band entoso so obekra sa enu oman nyina e so obeje license e wo mo ho e ma ma kwan ansana waye entesade a ye de band etoso a obia entumi enkra bi asemi matibi na enhyehyɛ no ne kwan so ani ana mo na mba ya nka mo de be fa different place
yo name na pomu boko de
boko papa
say
Yeshia ya check.
Yeshia, I'm say the last meeting you
Gumbi. Yeah. Na near economy na engineers and you are no more cry. Will be at 30. And you better. And you see. I'm say near Katie Amon the other tuja about Bela Medical Parliament to put some restrictions on importation of some few items. I think say it's too late in the day. Too late in the day, and they say, say, Abaya betra kunyaso, beze, if you want to money, akui. Na Abaya no, aye, ni obroni friend of fiscal policies, agodo. Ya agricultural policies, agodo. Na ya planting for food and jobs, so cra 1.0, AMSCI 2.0, swaba 1.0, no. The original idea of the program, a Ministry of Agriculture, Science and Ye Free Abemu. Edit our original program, no, because the original program, no, now your broiler revitalization program, no, accounts. Our broiler revitalization program, na buy, no, and I say, say, answer now be imported frozen chicken into the country.
Yes,
just about Ministry of Agriculture, and one license quantity, no, as we prove say, we had demand 100%, would the 80% if Ghana, and I will copy kakra other social. Said the Abaya, a Kiafo, more Ghana, or Monso, or Moyen, a Ngukono, or Monso, or Mubenya, a so emphasis. Wow. Yes, significant progress in our total consumption of poultry. Wow. The importation bit, and here I grow, we did significant improvement. Wow. But any animal buy on Besso, Kunyanumono, our inheritance, our program, I draw to. Sa a agricultural revitalization program. I am friend of planting for food and jobs. And they say slogan be keke no body abeto. O planting I say food for food and jobs. And you planting as soon as one no a slogan be keke. Okay. You understand? Okay. But I know near Kojin free Canada. Nanki ebe no. Mobile no almost sa program ni na your broiler revitalization program no. Womo free hono mo obeka sa amre no na ye grain and tuber production policy be under FASDEP 2 FASDEP your food and agriculture sector development plan. Okay. Yeah FASDEP 1 in the early 90s about 2000. Okay. And ye develop a FASDEP 2. Even policy makers are advocating. If I hear academia my share policy now, we think that it is long overdue. Say is our policy in the free on for fraud. Okay. Okay. In that general agricultural development policy, no, and she say, "Yeah, woman target, woman is a target grains." Said the I say grains, no, say unya exponential growth in grains. It cuts across livestock and normal food security issues. Okay, because ultimately enya enough ultimately feeding one at a lower cost. Into be here na nkosia mbra ye wo abemu no na nkosio dodo a ye di wa na mo ye import nkosia. Okay, and now we say import nkosia free China. Yes, you important because free China. And the sad aspect, and they say, in Kosiana, amount for any grow, they are not able to grow because the feed cost is too expensive. Yeah. And the layer mass, you bears a 350 Ghana, one bag. Now, one cocoa bears 100, one bag and a crane swarm one day. It imagines how your poor farmer, young man, who near you may be our person or ye and cocoa. Ube to me, I layers. Untimi, layers, no aqua broilers. It's no. Sa program no moba ebese sa ye no be yi sa broiler revitalization program say ye wo say eso je nkrata ansa na we import no wo mu yi free hon best infuse suni kan hu say wo mu yi free no mu yi de boa wo mu party for wo mu ye businessmen Canada Japan mo ne other top businessmen wo mu ye importation of frozen food wo mu nyina ye MPP for you understand wo hwe adwuma ye de gu akwan mu about rice come list no ho in fact rice ye the tariff measures to so restricted domestic production could do almost 65% of our total demand. As an free abemu. This government has eroded that rice production kofoma masisiano oshe budgeta kind of reata de beto bamaswa oshe a total demand of rice and a rice produce now yatiaba from
almost no import almost 800,000 metric tons of rice.
Yes. And it is very look. What do you value the amount of dollars that we move out of this country for the 800 million metric tons of tomatoes? Now we are importing 90% of the tomatoes consumed in Ghana. It's in the brea sign and move free. You foreigners in your tomatoes ba. It's not. last 2 weeks, yeah, conference be Ghana Association of Agriculture Economists. UCC, Ghana Agriculture Economists, and we're discussing food systems. And I have to present a paper there on the tomatoes. And one of the arguments that we're making is, you see, you share your food systems comprehensively. You can't food security. You are talking about affordability, availability, accessibility, utilization, and sustainability. Okay. There are 4 legs. So 4 legs, say, enye available. Enye affordable, na enye accessible, na the quality of the food, na food no nye sustainable, they be unya, you are not food secured. And that's the problem we are having in Ghana. Here more you know, with the mona, with the mono bears and a part 10 a.m. Ubos ye bebo 7, na yamono oyem. It's not able to digest. And digest it. You understand? And people say rubber. No? Yes, so it rubber. It has implications because those food they have been engineered, seed engineering or my engineers are product so that it will stay long on you. It is used to cure hunger. And countries are more serious hunger problem and our refugee areas. So I don't hear the more. It would be a common deal. What's your say? Aha. Obeka first would do more me. It's near 124 hours. Yes, I'm mommy. And I'm for a cancer. But that time when I didn't concern my crown, you understand? Because we are a free home. But you see how the money town is one of the worst capped foods in the world right now, particularly in our part of the world. So what you say? It's in a buying say Yanka Ministry of Agric. And Kessa or Musha said you may do. We are food secured in all respects. Now, Sabi yo mudia kotuwe. Now me say it is too late in the day. Yeah. But at least we have 1 year. I don't know how that is going to work. And certainly the President Mahama administration, sa non-tariff barriers, we are a control local production. It's one topical thing on our agenda. OSHA 2020 manifesto about our agricultural revitalization program. Yeah. We spoke about how we issue non-tariff measures to control local production. Said the bear in the anibit say emo, in the anibit say soya beans, ebru, and tomatoes, ni sorghum, ni sa anyamano. You bet me am my home so also. Said the bear if we are able to grow what we eat. You see, one thing about agriculture, and say economists better say mine ya chemu miensa agriculture industry services. Osha services no ye juma pass ya. Yes, industry and in area and agriculture so area and kakra. One thing about agriculture and say agriculture is the only sector that has exponential effect on both industry and services. Our correlation effect on industry and services because ultimately grow output in a year. Now, who produce enough output? So output in raw materials for industry. Yeah. So you grow the agro industry, agro processing industry. Into when you see factory, you processing fruit juice. You see where how you biscuit. You see where how no more or your value addition of food. Most of the industries, would be agro-based industries. It was here because just say industry sector 2 is growing. It's because agric is growing, industry will also be growing. Then there are what we call agriculture services. Aggregators, transporters, exporters, agriculture marketing, and all those people. That is a very huge value chain, which has exponential effect on all the sectors of the economy and on ultimate GDP growth. Budget we are. Budget now me share how much we have allocated to agriculture. 2024. Oma allocated 2.3 billion to agriculture. Now, Unima here, Eco Office of the Government Machinery, 1.8 billion. Good. 2.3 billion Eco Agric. And Office of the President in Kwano, 1.8 billion. Yediamu ho. Yeye preko ho. Yediamu ko ho. Yedian tosu ho. Ebrunsu very good. It's in the damn pan here office of the president one more 1.8 billion beko. Now, this government is so disingenuous. Say, you, a say, I'm qualifying yet your Muhammad, my intimate. She will grade your budget in ma. Budget, no, expenditure, no, or mighty chemo. Your economic expenditure. Economic, no, so your chummy and your administration. And you the real sector are all the other economic agents, economic ministries, MDAs, and fall under. So, economic administration, a honor office of government machinery, administration of the economy alone. We are spending 8.3 billion Ghana cedi administration of the economy. Wow. 8.3 billion. This is why we are talking about management of the economy alone. 8.3 billion. And 2.3 and a Greek. Okay. But only I'm so disingenuous. No. Who say over the years, you're complaining about government office of government machinery budget. So 1.8, is not the actual value of how much they will spend in the office of the government machinery. What might be? Kasi paranomati and omodi akoshe economic nase. Who say we office of the government machinery. Into share budget in the year. Oko appendix wa. Now share allocations now. Under economic real sector. Now if you want multi-sectorial budget allocation, multi-sectorial and other departments, the agencies, but more Columbia or higher friend, general government services. I know you're doing general government. Only my here allocated about general government services. 21.3 billion. 10 times the amount.
General government services.
Yes. 21.3 billion. That is the amount that they have allocated for general government services. It is 10 times that of agriculture. Into the chance. Share under general government services na yobakubu friend other government expenses. Other government expenses. Other government expenses out of 21.3 billion, 4.8 billion other government expenses. It is not prescribed. Other government expenses. How different is this one from office of government machinery? Because of the day I was our office of the president budget in Untomate and on the Abeshas, I said, and you see, the general integrity about economic management is one of the biggest problems of this economy. Because, like every economy, like every business, the market thrives on information. Ghana, the general economic market, the fundamentals are not working. Is that Abino consciously is not being truthful and is not being factual, and they don't present the real situation to the public. In 2019, in fact, time saw IMF. IMF reports on the buyer, complaining say the way I calculate is and as ye the name be F baby and this watch. Okay. When him saw my IMF wako trase, ako patch or say womu pese books no mu ye kakra, said the bear amount for who ebema or my year intino. Instead of omube you soon a friend of fiscal balance. Either on cash basis or on commitment basis. No. See a primary balance and we use as the main budget deficit. What if they are friend primary balance? Look, Kenoforiata is it's a fraud. In fact, Baumia Akufuado and Abine, they are a fraud. Fracadam. Wanajumanda Abine. Yanina school, yes, you're economist. I'm an economist. In fact, I'm a chartered financial economist. Near and they say, or might be an old to Sikasema. Your expenditure include every other thing that you spend under the government, both on cash basis and on commitment basis. Commitment basis is our contract. Now, and the contract, no, at the book. So, so what I say, it's your expenditure both on commitment basis and on cash basis. Okay. Every expenditure include government's interest payments. Interest payments. Now, primary balance, yes, interest payment. Interest payments here, a can see home, a car would then see who out to Yano. esi hu na utua ne keke no ni nyina ka expenditure ho in fact o domestic finance cry o cash statement financial statement you don't leave out interest payments nya bi da o cash flow nyina interest payments ka ho it you know for even small businesses you are not allowed, it's unethical to take out interest payments. And so I'm on in your way where interest payment in free expenditure because and no so a sweet it were year free it were you free money expenditure na kaketwe bi so what you say it's a kaketwe bi so Jessica he cry no the toto ho obeka so oya ade because balance near surplus. Wow. Can for your tabeka budget or catch say yeah budget deficit no primary balance yeah 0.5 surplus no be born in some yeah surplus yeah surplus baby where you interest payments are free mo we have primary balance and where interest payment are free mo. So the best way to calculate your budget deficit is to use the fiscal deficit, fiscal balance no either cash basis and commitment basis ni nyina na so indicate wo record no cash basis we are no a commitment basis, then that is the test of the real health of the economy. And Kenoforiata and Crawford are hiding this one, the real health of the economy. It's Yabeka say you projected 2024 primary balance bear deficit of 4.8%. You deceive you. 4.8% of GDP no in actual sense no see the interest payments can one a bit near do bears a 13% fiscal deficit. Wow. 13%. But when you pass him 2016 Public Financial Management Act Section 18. A prescribed was some random explicitly say o measure budget balance, fiscal balance. Yeah. You use the fiscal balance measure, not the primary balance. It's kind of Section 8 of the Public Financial Management Act 2016. And this is what the government is doing. And you see, there is very interesting trend. I see a interest payment in the free money. In 2023, projected interest payments, even as a result of the DDE, who say domestic debt exchange and external debt arrangements na year restructure no that restructure no interest payments no release you near so tria na no e de nyina akɔhye daache it will share arrangements no my no mudi bia 5 years or mudi bia 10 years in fact on my reschedule even cocoa bills. And we are getting one of the highest cocoa bills pricing on the market. Interest in 8%. It means see that from 1992 you started 1.2, 1.3, akosura 2%, 3%, and then you 8%. Because possibility say you to mean very good. Because we know say 7 months maturity of cocoa bills, you extend it for 5 years. And the amount 25% was a 20% interest rate. Yeah, they chow more. Yes, son, you now go a maho. It's because I feel young to mean talk or or you want because of DD, you know, you can pick 8%. And if they approve, look, it would be the highest on the continent. Will be a cordial loan, say, or that's almost at the end of 88%. Bro. You understand? Now, Nientia amanako wiesa ano 2023 ya project say betua interest ewo ya ka ye de ho almost 31.7 billion 31.7 billion na ya estimate say oman ni nyina e ka ye bebo afi tie ni yo e ka ye bebo afi we expenditure 104 billion. It is a way 31 billion na say almost 30 to 35% of sika ke be nyina ye de kotua kansi ho. Usika uji nyina salaries mbayo eti wu kwa kotua saade no eti omudi didi ni ba na omoye negotiation eti ba form to 19 billion 19.9 billion almost 20 billion. Okay. Eti 20 billion no matua no almost 20% enye no calculation answer because expenditure no ma anye ni nyina because of IMF unit o ma anye ni nyina. Eti the actual expenditure projected expenditure as at the end of December year 104 billion. Emuno primary expenditure omote interest rate ni free ma 84 billion. Eti o calculate 20 billion of 84 billion 20 of 84 billion, almost 25%. So what they are not account the year calculation of fiscal deficit now, ne deficit no and now almost 15 to 17%. Into no SOCO use primary balance. No debate deceive you. No catch also now the primary balance is 0.5%, 1.5%. Oheneba. So you see the kind of government that we are dealing with.
So IMF for a supervisor over this.
Yes, they are supervising over this because you see they have gone to tell IMF for say, yes, you see, as a side away I measure and Yamano, you pursue issue primary balance. And IMF also issue statement. Last time I only more agreement, you know, every say okay, they should use the primary balance. So they have accepted. So we use primary balance, even though they questioned it from the beginning. And no more you must see because at the end of the day, no, I say no be issue. But what you do, they say, I am a phone, so the primary balance and the commodity report and the bomb calculate fiscal deficit, non-cash no more the cash basis, waiting in a no more the asho into all the other represented we by a better said the real, this is the real health, the real health of the economy. But only maybe, are you aware, say, Abai? Yeah, train 600 million from IMF.
Yeah, yes.
So 600 million into no. Ye buye komu, ye chinchim yensa, ye ninam, ye kushia, CCF, committee on external debt for no, near no mako, yes, China for an answer, then Omodano, and any France for near or you are negotiating. Said there be external debt, no, some very structure, my own person weapon. IMF wants to see a restructure as I debt, no move first canon, no move, into no, and no, as see, I saw your money. I pray who is here, Yentimin Kanko see, not ye. Say it me, yes, I dear not even abrofunu ya mobile, China for any external debtors, no, or muya mobile. No more my restructuring, no more spread the debt, no. Now, interest payments in the form. Now, IMF my 600 million now. When you say 600 million, will not do anything to this economy. The reason why it will not do anything to this economy is say, Oheneba, budget we are here, but we, many say in front of Parliament, there is a bill. Our more pay tax exemptions to companies to the tune of about $440 million.
Man, why you copy 600 million? You have tax exemption of over 400 million.
440 million tax exemptions. Then you come and tell me, say, oh, taxes, so no, we are not raising enough revenue, and so let's increase new taxes. Let's bring bet taxes. Betting tax, yeah. It is an unbelievable tax. Your friend of gross gaming revenue. Are you aware, say, answer as a gross gaming revenue, is a tax? No? Yeah. Now, gaming companies need to income tax, corporate tax, etc. VAT. When we use corporate tax in the free hall, and when we use VAT in the free hall, companies in India, and when we be replace here, a VAT. Some bois, na can offer a tax of bois, cocaine the budget. This tax was used to replace corporate tax. It was used to replace VAT paid by companies that are involved in the betting.
Why?
It's in company not the bets in a banner. Or not the woman wine high no. Do one tribium. Nenso so no Nipana would the bets and the original tax. We are Babunubia now bet Ibia. Now you're Joe taxa. This is what they are doing. Company is on tax. Wow, we know and I would tax. Can you imagine? Who does this? Meanwhile, no. Meanwhile, no. Yeah, tax measures, social tax measures, tax measures are constricting the microeconomy. Households, micro near households, firms. So what I say, businesses, firms, households. Omuno micro no. It will fa if you be a nisikasem, ofa business ketwebia nisikasem. Macro, no? Okay. So what I say, and also taxes where most of them target the underprivileged. Ye levy is still active. Not just say yeah for and yeah for any money and the Sikafuan yeah tax exemption of $440 million. And yeah, just 600 million IMF. Sometimes me IMF one me show mudia I mean dream one I don't know the kind of staff they are having, the kind of analysts they are having. Sometimes when they take the decision, I get worried, even though Ghana, but I get very worried the basis that they are using to take the decision. Because Master, Ocean Crofui books one tax exemption 1 year pay $440 million.
What's me 600 million?
Me $600 million. Me $600 million. When him say a fee budget I know. Yeah. Oheneba. Budget no your total expenditure be 226 billion. 226 billion. sika ya project si ebenya minim say yentimi nya ni nyina because omo hwe ne ma bi you levy targets you meet that. You understand? And you don't know the uncertainties that will come. It's in the year say you sika 176 billion and only year see be raising. Okay. And you are spending 226 billion. It's for starters on 50.1 billion deficit and now it's in all budget now. Oh, you know, rough in the why am a budget deficit? Like I say, 50.1 billion. Unya baby, baby, 50.1 billion. You don't know where you are going to get the money from, and you are dashing $440 million. $440 million is about 5 billion Ghana cedis. Odi no beka wan ka obeti a deficit in so to 45 billion. What is wrong with this government? What is wrong? What is wrong with the managers of this government?
Look, Mirahu, one say Oshe the way Ulumai, one and Crofu see say or mine. No sarcophago for the abbey yiri a comu ten say or no, and I think say when you are minus on one. One casatas na calculate. Star 274 hash. No selected number 1. Power SYZ. Koswanecha. Nemisaba Bechuska at the account. It is star 274 hash. You select number 1. Power SYZ. Power SYZ. Mami first nama Spanish. Garlic mixture. And then the capsules. When I said that I would do no juice brain, diabetes, obesity, bad cholesterol, hypertension, arthritis, gastric ulcer, and menstrual disorders. No. Spanish garlic mixture and then capsules and a bebo. Your Spanish ginkgo capsules, your strategy for ginkgo biloba, and soya oil na a Boamah adrenal at 2 years, a bakoma home buying a anti-aging property. One of my winning that into issue. Wait me afraid 0266 114111 0266 114111. Power Specialist Seba Hospital. Mami Beatrice, a Kosia and what the Power Specialist Seba Hospital at Yaba. Was say hepatitis A, B, C, D, E. Ninginano o de ba utu ase hepatitis and krabata ninginano. Yedi bibidro esa waye wanya ho award bebre. Afei fatty liver, sciatica, prostate, and will be an idom pemu abuo o de ba osa waje ho award pa. Afei kompo, fabra no animal and a fibroid no. Obemu bibidro amu ho say enya sekan and yedi fibroid. Demum edro and yedi nani free ho. Wo Kumase Feyase Lake Bosomtwe Road. When it just brought filling station the division. Accra branch, Kwabenya, Pokwasi ACP, and Atakrade, Anaji Estate, or Oben Anaji MA Primary School. No. Freno 0244 544422. 0244 544422. Dr. Amuzu, Heba Clinic, was here in front to him. So we are Bema, who weak erection, early ejaculation, shrink penis, severe waist pain. And I say, waist pain, go no, syphilis, and yadian kayake kahonwa. Amuzu Heba Clinic, Ebesaw Yadie Amenije, Etumi Abba. Dr. Amuzu, Kumase, Kumase, Tafu Inshiayeso, and Kraha Achimota, Christian Village, Wani Puma Filling Station, and the Division Medina, Wani Medina Filling Station, no, Wabe Medina Mekom, no, Asama Lebano second step, Kaswaman from police station, no number ni 0241 959326 0241 959326. Safari Valley was here Fantum said the best place to go. Opesa Cheria, a hona was so called, a hefe, a hoboso, it boraho, na any jesonko into me emra wakwem. Safari Valley dear, a hoe efe, papa, hotels, a ho. Also a friend. No matter who we are singing, and Moa and Shumanam, and an Asifunano, Ubehubi, our Safari Valley, a fee or more hiking, cycling, horseback, riding, fishing, and an Asifunano, or Muyin in Abbey, 9-hole golf, and just say, and no matter who be bree, and a Safari Valley, a yanoho. Over to me, a friend or more, no buku. Reservation, wedding engagement, birthday party, Bibi Alkoye Biano from 0296 914394 0296 914394 star 274 hash star 274 hash Brabedi 1000 Ghana 1000 Ghana cities Brana Brabeje 1000 Ghana cities ma enije sonko ntumi embra yɛtoa so doc yɛnsan ewura mu enti sese no baabi a wɔman no yɛduro no yɛmfa no sɛ yɛhu no sɛ deɛ ɛkɔ yi the next year na ɛda yɛnim bɛyɛ 1 year ni no ɛbɛyɛ yie ɛnoɔma mu bɛsesa ɛde ama yɛ with this budget a ɔma present yi ana
mete sɛ budget yi ɔma to ne din nkunim budget na mebɔ brim na mesɛ hu video bi koraa sɛ papa yi bɛka adeɛ yi wie yɛ yi mɔbɔ yi wokɔduru office na ɔmoto nkunim nwom and I was asking myself what have we done wrong in this country to deserve this kind of government bɔne bɛne ayɛ ɛne yɛanya saa government wei yɛse nkunim budget who says our budget we are there by there is nothing nkunim about this budget. It's actually an nkuguo budget. So a nkuguo budget complete because you see now me can be actually say Osha budget and the cry starting you the 50.1 billion deficit in starting. Yeah, the card deficit I say who ya koma na wama it is so onye aduane ma wo aduane no kan nyina bo me 2.5 250 Ghana cedi. Now we 50 Ghana cedi amane so mfa nkoye.
Ache se ka 200 denim dada.
Denim dada. Twen wo. Last year de mayo, near da ho no, e ka ne mbae, ye total debt stock no. Omo se omaye yi nti no ma risk de na restructure na ma na ba form no. Yeah. E no kra no almost 600 to 650 billion e da ho. E da ho mbae obi amfa ne nsan kan ye. Ena
ye kai dey nim ho.
Ena we so e ba be ka ho. Onim se domestic debt exchange no ye on marketable debt bia e sika Bank of Ghana tugumu omutwa ye tugumu almost 70 billion. Onim say sa debt na da ho no restructure no mo ye no. Wo ma eno interest bia nda ho because they are buying the entity no mass are restructuring with no interest for the next 10 years. Yam say 2028 to say 2013 and 2033 and ebe mature. It is our debts we nyina no mo hwe agu ho and no maye no nwona and yes adi bia be ka ho 50.1 billion yes ye kopi and kan hu say election ye bia ni ho no ma your budget deficit tire plan no yetimi under performance our budget deficit no. Yeah. In fact every election ye bia you overshoot no almost about 10 to 15%. Into no way no osha sa 50.1 billion and no kwa na be your budget deficit. You be you know almost 70 billion and your budget deficit. And 70 billion no, would be almost about 40 something % of their total revenue.
NDC be ya den upon a kaye den nim ho nyina no mo be den na mo ba mo nya sika e de ebu o man no e ka bebre be den nim ho ne nasefo.
You see first things first the we are adena pro na essay no se bio se unya gangrene onan e pro unya diabetes na onan pro na e pro kwa yenje wo mu nka se ene ade ne pro asaya wi
man pro preko
de bi yesi ne ho kwan wo ba bi ne yetwa so ati ati bebi edu no yentwa aban we so a ebi nka because mine currently is bankrupt. You can't bankrupt. Our business na usika udeti ase. Na unti buya unshwenye ye. Na wako court se court we dem ye unshwenye ye. Ndika mi di nyina no. Sere omo no mo fa ncheme. Eno that's the current state of Ghana's economy. So ati ase. Eti no se anye bibia amfa wan sori woka. Anye bibia amfa wan ye bekasa enunti ena President Mahama say. Yenim se adwuma na eda ye nim no so. Yenim say o ma be dada ye de budget no ye de asempa budget by edane asemboni ye de adwuma ba adwuma pa ba ye adwuma ne ye adwuma boni fa samre ne afene kra ne ye de ye adwuma emre a ye de mpumto budget by samre ne ye ku financial institutions e ma amafo nyina e kotra fie ye de nkoso ne nka bomba ye samre na 2020 ye kunkum amafo we election mu a ye cheche o ma mu eti no see everything that they have brought the exact opposite in their budget and the real situation. It's President Mahama say, we must rescue this country. Now, first, rescue Omayano, then we must restore confidence in the economy. Okay. In order to restore confidence in the economy, among many other integrity decisions I will take, including say better ministers. So now a minister said you obey a 60. Now share other major governance policies at President Mahama Debana or say above all. Or the 24-hour economy ever. This is an icebreaker. This is the only solution. Because you see how many Kasano, Ghana, we are suffering from growth. We are not growing. The GDP growth is low. Say ultimately the 24-hour economy most of the economic agents, no industries, no, they work only 8 hours. It's only 24 hours, but not just say they can work 3 times their job. Job creation near Jumagua, among 40 Fiomunia, Jumania, Mabuna dejected in Yanano. Now one job will be exist to be multiplying by 3 to take more people. Ofasa a trainer. Police form by security agencies have a form by. So you are going to create a lot of jobs. So people say now we need to kind of win out the so who creates our 24-hour economy now? It means that the value of production of the industries will multiply by 3. Yeah. It's the revenue that you are generating will multiply by 3. It's a net revenue expected of 176 billion Ghana cedi. You know, when you multiply that by 3, it's almost 500 billion. So in just 1 year, you are multiplying your revenue by that amount. So you'll be able to get more to pay the salaries of those people. Now, no you see the next in the chairs now. Currency depreciate and depreciate agents because you're import dependent economy. No? Because companies, you know, by 3 times production, you know, they will overshoot the demand for the local demand for the production. It is a local demand, no, even about 50% of 3 times of their output now. It means a 50% now we can take advantage of after African continental free trade, go to the other market and bring in dollar to beef our revenues. It's a 24-hour economy. It's an icebreaker. It's a ceiling shutter. A best shatter ceiling, no? And it will turn this economy around. Because I mean, the past 2 years, 3 years, President Mahama, and your catcher, and he said, we must look for a quick fix to save the economy. The way of deterioration, see, a exponential effect on the economy to grow the economy faster. We are in trouble, and this is one of those solutions.
Thank you very much. Medasa Papa. You're a Dr. Peter Boamah Utukono, and I yatanka and a day. Ubetumia Kono, na a bunch of wone no edin komo eba financial economics a ba umia de bi wonim pa e na eba agriculture economics so a eno so wonim pa ye da na sese ne oba be yenhira e de mai afei last one am de ema mo eye obi a wadie mame san ema mo another one emfa enka star 274 hash star 274 hash wonim wo betwa sese aso e de ato ho no gumbedru so a eno so betumi adi na mom answer na no ye kono last one ye find mamo any pa Oheneba Boamah pa Oheneba pa okay adam and 054 kwa nedi number na sama I say many 054 and 052 0592 292 wadi 1,000 Ghana cedis. Yado bi asese ne mo ka ho eme yadi dwumadi e de bremo ebo 8 o'clock no wotwe me di gumbe e de bremo me so so yi mampoma ene krantma e de kasebo e de toaso yado bi ase me tra mu de mamoga bi ma ase yada mase se mo kan yo.